Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 8 of season 2, the final season of Gravity Falls. Last episode, we had the tragic unraveling of McGucket's backstory. We've dismantled the Society of the Blind Eye, this group of people that was actually founded by him, who was brought to Gravity Falls to help with a project, help a researcher take care of their notes, write these journals, and build this machine. And as a result of all of these findings and all of the crazy stuff in Gravity Falls, he just couldn't handle it anymore, especially knowing what was being built and what was going to be coming around the corner, and thought it was with most import to erase those things from memory. And because of everything that he knew and every little thing that kept coming up, he just kept deleting until he wound up as the guy we know today. And then the society kept it up with all the strange goings on in Gravity Falls to protect and spare the people the chaos, the anxiety of living in such a town. They wiped their memories anytime they encountered anything supernatural. That's why everybody's so oblivious and a little crazy. I mean, some of them were probably crazy beforehand, but for the most part, the effects of the mind wiping is damaging, as we've seen. And they've been doing it a lot. But we dismantled them. We gave them a taste of their own medicine and sent them packing. And it was just a wild episode. But I'm left to assume by the end of it that Stan's the author. Stan's the person that hired McGucket to come in and help with the research and is still continuing on to this day to build this machine and unlock whatever it is he's trying to unlock. But that was last episode. I'm curious to see if we follow up on that immediately, which I doubt we will. We'll probably have a couple of like little reprieve episodes, build out some other things before we jump back into it. That's kind of the pattern that's been going on so far, but either way, excited to get into this. So let's get ready to strap in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, without any of the cuts we got to do to put this stuff up on YouTube, watch it over on Patreon. Get early access up to 4 weeks, depending on what tier you sign up for. You can submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for you to read at these episodes. You can do all that over there. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And then I'll send it out of the way. Let's get ready to hop into episode 8, Blendin's game. All right, Blendin's coming back. Maybe I don't know. We're a little late in the game. I was going to say maybe I shouldn't be reading these titles. Anyway, let's get ready to hop in. Here we go. The Infinitentary. The Infinitentary? I think that's what Time Baby is watching. Escaped convict on the loose. He broke out.
No one's broken out of the Infinitentary before.
Yeah, okay. Infinitentary.
He's either the bravest convict I've ever seen or the dumbest.
I don't know how to...
Oh, time dang it!
Time dang it. I love the dumb time jokes, dude.
Anything you say can and already has been used against you in future.
Already has been used against you. Oh my goodness. I love this shit.
I invoke Globnar! Globnar!
What?
Speak the name and century of those accused.
The 2 kids that ruined my life!
He didn't do this before? You might be the dumbest,
So
considering you lost.
May Time Baby have mercy on their souls.
Like, those are the 2 that beat you, dude. Like they said, he might be the smartest or the dumbest to escape our prison. It's most certainly the dumbest, for sure. Dude is incompetent, but how did he get out to begin with, though? I mean, I gotta give him some credit for that, at least, right? Then again, we don't know how lax their security is. Candy!
It's trapped!
Everything is
That's
terrible
awful.
forever.
You want to know a trick? Bibbidi boop. Womp.
Relax.
A genius taught me.
Oh, whoa. That was like some martial arts shit right there. Mabel has a problem when it comes to...
That was a mistake.
to Candy, dude. Oh my God.
I need to scratch myself in 2 places at once.
Coming, Mr. Pines.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay, she's okay.
I've never seen Soos's wallet before.
Guys, what the fuck?
Secrets?
I don't know if we should be... Whoa! Soos has a membership to laser tag?
Good enough.
Grown-ups in there.
And look, emergency salami. Soos.
Oh, why is there a Band-Aid on it?
Organ donor, birthday July 13th.
Oh. Hey, Soos. That's why his name is Soos. Not that I thought his name was Soos. I mean, I guess maybe because I was watching this alongside Agent Carter, I thought maybe it was like Sousa. But then again, like any other instance I've heard of that name, because that wasn't the only time. That's just recently been in my mind, especially between that and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But like, this is where my head went. I didn't ever consider Jesus. Damn. Anyway, we got his name. What was the whole name? Jesus Alzamarino Ramirez, organ donor, 7/13. No year though. No year. That photo though. It looks like you. This looks like if you. It looks like if you just took a random shot of a possum just screeching in the corner. Oh, I love you, Soos. Oh, and his name is his signature. He's got little two smileys on it. Well, it's not smileys. They are faces, but they're just kind of like in the star and the lightning bolt. Oh, my guy.
That's today.
Whoa.
Oh.
I wonder why he didn't tell anyone.
Probably because he wants someone to throw him a surprise party. I've been waiting for a surprise party my whole life. Surprise! Too little, too late.
Were you just waiting here to do that on the wrong day?
You guys thought of everything!
Twins are born birthday experts.
We've shared every birthday together, so we know how to make them perfect.
I love when they're in sync and working together. They really are quite the dynamic duo.
3, 2, 1.
Huh?
Surprise! We got everything you love. Cake-flavored pizza, pizza-flavored cake, and
Oh,
one more
no.
treat.
It's me, the Raz Dazzler. This is what my life has become. Bye.
Why? I mean, he doesn't seem too thrilled. Oh, God. Oh, what?
Soos, what's wrong?
I gotta go fix a pipe or something.
What in the world?
You guys didn't know, so it's not your fault, but Soos hates his birthday. It's a total mystery. I guess he's been like this since he was a kid.
What on earth? What happened?
I even petitioned the government to have this day removed from calendars. Now I'm not allowed on airplanes.
What? You had to have done a little bit more than petition, Stan. What were you doing?
There's gotta be a way to cheer him up.
It's time for us to bring out the big guns.
Hell yeah.
Wait a minute. Hot dog smell? Sticky floors? Future sounds?
It's I was gonna say the arcade, but laser tag.
How'd you guys know?
Definitely didn't rifle through your wallet.
The year 8000. Society collapsed. Fog machines everywhere.
Are these walls just mattresses spray-painted purple?
Hey, if things get rough and tumbly out there, at least the walls are padded.
We're gonna have a great time.
We promise, no matter what happens, we won't leave your side.
Well,
Oh,
I guess I could give it a shot.
Oh no, what if they go in and they get swept into the future and they can't tell the difference and they think they're still in the laser tag arena and shenanigans ensue? That would be fucking hilarious. Because that little like presentation we saw doesn't look too dissimilar from one of the futures we saw when they were jumping through time and when they first met Blendin. When they went ahead and the time baby was just in the background lasering shit. Look kind of similar.
Uh-oh. Better tie down these cowboys.
Oh, or they just got separated from the group. Plucked up.
Thank you for buying Digicon, the smart codpiece.
What? Digicod, digital codpiece, Digicod, codpiece. Well, that fell apart real quick.
There's only one way out of here. Through me!
Come on. Through me!
How you ever got this far is beyond
That's what it would've
me.
been like if I had just gotten it right the very first chance, but it still is effective.
No.
What did you say your name was again? Blindo, Blondin.
Blar blar.
There it is.
Blendin, Blenjamin, Blendin! How could you not know my name?
Who named you and why would they do that to you?
I was cast out of the time anomaly removal crew, my whole life's purpose. And then I was given 10 squared life sentences in time prison.
10 squared life sentences.
It's our friend's birthday today, and we promised we wouldn't leave his side.
You think some dumb birthday matters right now?
Rude.
Welcome to Globnar!
Oh, whoa.
Is this a reality
Oh.
show? Are we in
Oh.
Japan?
Yo, the weapons either age or de-age.
The winner gets a precious
Kinda badass.
time wish.
A time?
No, please.
Oh my god! He got eviscerated, dude! What in the world? And what on earth is a time? Oh god, guys.
Hang in there, Soos. We're coming for you.
It's okay, you guys figured it out last time. Maybe it won't be as bad as I'm worried.
Oh no!
Wait, who even...
Robbie.
Who invited you?
Oh, my stars.
What was I saying? I don't even remember now.
It's me. You're great, 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 great. Grandmother from the past time.
Teamwork, man.
Gam?
Oh my god.
What? No! Stop that!
Gam, how could you?
I ain't no one's gam, sucker.
I think I've got it. Oh no, look!
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
We went too far.
They
in
went
the
too
past.
far.
Man,
Wait. Maybe we got lucky and it's the same day, at least. We can find out what happened.
Looks like they overshot their destination by 10 years.
10 years. Maybe we'll find out what happened.
I hate that guy.
Let's move.
I don't...
Yeah.
no, the timing
Oh,
thing.
god damn it.
Can you fix it?
I'll need some tools, and I think I know where to get some. Let's try to lay low.
Dude, it's Head Chin guy getting his first
Forget how this
tattoo.
works exactly.
Is that... Oh god, what's it? The Get 'em guy. Bud's Auto just had a demon.
Look out, Broadway, here I come.
This stream goes nowhere, Toby!
What if the entire reason he never left and pursued this was because of that? That's so fucked up. What if he actually had a future? Oh shit! Look! It's Gideon's mom and dad, and you can see his little pompadour peeking out of the... God, he's had that since he was a baby. Look at the smile on her face. She does not know the horrors yet that are around the corner. But somebody already presumes to think he's a demon. They vandalize their sign. What has he already done? What kind of monster is Gideon? That, like, 10 years ago? He is 10. So he's just born. What the hell happened? Was there some kind of grand, swirling, supernatural, poltergeist-esque birth? Whatever. And who the hell are these two? They look like not just regular background characters. This one, hold up.
My friend thinks you're cute. Oh my gosh,
Tambry.
Thank you. I mean,
Is
you're
that-
super young, so this is weird.
Now you know how she feels, creep.
That's fucking Wendy, dude. Holy shit. The red hair, the green overalls, the freckles. Oh my god. The roles are reversed. She thought he was cute. That's wild, dude. Yeah, I was like, that's weird. Now he knows what she feels like. But that lends some more credence to what I was saying before, that it's just not the right time. They're great friends now, as long as they're not crossing any lines, which they haven't. But like, you give it, you dip her maybe 17, 18, 19, 20 even. They're a little closer. There might actually be a potential for them way later down the line once Dipper has ripened a little bit more. Especially since apparently this was mutual. Who's his friend though? Tambry. I don't remember her. Oh, she's the one that's always on her phone. For some reason, I thought that was, and was this even out yet? For some reason, I thought she was like, when I first saw her, I was like, oh wait, the hair. It looks like to me, I was like, is that the girl from Amphibia? Her hairstyle right now is similar. Hair color completely off though. I don't even know if timeline wise that makes any sense when this show came out versus when this aired. Okay, anyway, sorry. We figured it out. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, put some things into perspective, didn't it?
Coast is clear.
Now's our chance.
It's a whole wax exhibit.
Oh, the baby goat.
All right, let's see.
Aw, come on, Candy. Fall.
Aww.
You just need to know a guy on the inside. Bippity boop, womp.
Wait. Oh. So he learned it from her, who learned it from him. Oh my god. Okay. This time police is terrible at their job. If this sticks, because it's a fucking paradox. Oh my god. What was his exact words? A wise person once taught him the trick. I can't remember what he said. God damn it. It was just a moment ago, but it was her. Oh my god, what else? Okay, so if that sticks, oh my god, she probably did ruin Toby's life. Holy shit. What are we doing here?
Thanks, dog. You must be some kind of genius.
Oh, yeah, genius, that's what it was.
Look!
No way.
Oh, I'm looking at the mystery shirt, the question mark shirt.
You don't want to be late for your big day?
Oh.
This could be the birthday where that personal biz went down. We could finally find out why Soos hates his birthday.
Also, them fucking around with that vending machine, it just frustrates me how close they are to just this big old can of worms. You know, I just wish one of these times they would have beep bop boopity boop and it just opens and then everything changes. Like how many times, like when the monster crashed through the wall, it was like so close. If you just was a little more to the left, we would have gotten this answer sooner. And if they hit the right keystrokes or whatever, maybe even hell, beat it enough to bust the damn security. The door, it's right there. God, that's frustrating.
Soos, you are such a ladies' man.
You're my cousin's grandma. Gross.
I got you a race car cake.
Aww.
That's a seat of honor.
Who's it for?
It's for my dad, actually. I haven't seen him in like 8 years, but he's coming today.
Oh.
That must be him.
Okay. Hasn't seen him in 8 years.
Be cool. Be cool.
Postcard for...
Oh.
Sorry, champ. Couldn't make it this year. Real busy again. See you next year for sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna go lay down. You party without me, dudes.
It's the same thing every year. And he's, I mean, how old did they say he was right now? I mean, I haven't seen him in 8 years. Has he been old enough to even form a memory of his father? Has he actually ever met him firsthand? There might be a difference between being held by him, but does he actually remember him at all? Making the same promise 8 years straight and not once showing up and just sending, not even a phone call. What the fuck, dude?
Wait, what about your presents?
Yeah.
Oh, it was his keyboard.
It's the day he realized his dad wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
So how much partying can fix that?
Not much.
Dorks. Young Robbie.
What the fuck? God.
Si alguna vez muestra su carota por aquí, se la voy a partir pieza por pieza.
Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. What about his mom?
I don't want cookies. I want to see Dad again.
And he wants to see you. He's just...
I want to see Dad again. So I guess he did meet him he's at least seen him once upon a time.
Trust me, you will feel better one day.
That's heartbreaking, man. I get that. I can relate to that a little bit. Different way, but also kind of the same. We might talk about it a little bit later. I mean, if you've been around the channel for a while, I know I've talked about it.
Freeze!
Oh! Yeah! Get out of here.
Tell you what I'd do if I had a time wish. Retire early. Spend more time with the kids.
No, with the kids! Don't you know a time wish can literally do anything? I mean, imagine the possibilities!
Wait, Mabel, that's it.
That is a pretty very, plain wish for it, considering the ramifications you could perform with it.
Win Globnar?
It's the only chance we have.
Dude, you could beat this guy at goddamn anything. He's so incompetent. I believe in you. You faced worse.
Freeze! Careful, they're from the past. They might have powder muskets or slap bracelets.
Look, guys, no tricks this time.
What?
Prepare for Globnar!
Hey, turns out I can mute him.
Man,
I wish you had done that. Yes, me too. I will second that as well. Is Globnar stand for anything? Or it's not anything in reverse that I can make out. Is it an anagram of something? Time, baby.
Silence!
Woo! Oh, yeah!
You each have the chance to settle your time feud through gladiatorial combat.
Yo.
You will have until Time Baby finishes drinking
up,
the
Alex?
cosmic sand in this hourglass. Come on, it's good for you.
Wait,
When
that
I
looks
get
like
time wish,
the. Well,
you
I
wish
mean,
you were
it's
never
literally
born.
just.
Or rather, you wish you were born because I'm gonna wish you were never born.
Oh my god, this guy and his sentences. What I was gonna say is again, pulling shit out of my ass, I guess. The stuff in that bottle, given it just looks like space. It's ethereal spaceness. But it just looks like the exact kind of art style, I guess, from what we saw when Bill appears. When that portal opens in the triangle and you see into the void, it looks very similar to that.
Well, I have training! What do you think I did in prison all that time?
Oh god.
Begin!
Initiate lightning! Come on, guys. That was an easy one. Yo! Light cycles! Dude, that would be sick. I love the Tron love this all gets. Between Nort and that, I mean, two things. What in the world? Governor!
You have escaped the Cyclops.
The Cyclops. I love the dumb time puns, man.
Thousands of years old, chosen for its exemplification of pure strategy, the ancient art of laser tag.
Let's go.
The one who touches the victory orb first will win.
We gotta have this one.
Oh, I know it doesn't seem that challenging now, but just wait until they turn on that fog machine. You'll be done for. You just wait.
Just
until
shoot
you
him. Yeah.
Hit. Oh, man.
Mabel, grab the orb!
Got it!
Nice. We did it.
It is finished!
Holy shit. Decimated in the final game.
What fate do you decide for the loser?
Oh, jeez.
Mabel, sorry. Got carried away.
Oh God, I love you, Mabel.
Ruining his life.
Yeah, and he's kind of too sad to be a real bad guy.
Maybe if we treat him right in the present, he'll turn out better in the future.
I mean, you did kind of cause this.
We'd like to set Blendin free.
Aww, let's go.
So be it.
What? You do that for me?
Yeah. Aww. Yeah.
Somebody.
I can kill you in 8 different ways.
Yes, sir.
That wasn't a no.
The wish isn't for us.
Not you, but then who?
But then who?
Heads I stay, tails I go make myself some dinosaur-shaped cookies.
Oh.
Huh, that's unconventional.
That's an understatement.
We're so sorry we left you hanging, dude. We got caught up in this time travel junk.
And there was a time cyclops.
And don't forget about the time race.
We think we know how to fix your birthday.
Oh, really? Wait, you guys did all of that for me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could finally see my dad by touching this thing. And you guys battled through time and space just to get this for me?
Mm-hmm.
Here goes nothing. Bam, fixed you up. Enjoy, dudes.
But Soos, what about meeting
Wait,
your dad?
What?
Birthdays are supposed to be spent with the people who care about you. That dude didn't care about me enough to visit me once, let alone fight monsters. Whoever my dad was, he could take a hike. I know who my family is now, and it's you dudes.
Do you know how many have died to get a time wish?
Oh, that's not all, dudes. I also wished for this slice of infinite pizza. Watch. I'll...
Sure. Yeah, at least you did that. I got a lot of questions about how that works, though.
Happy birthday, Soos.
Whoa, what's this?
I wonder if there's something to his father at all.
Mystery Shack.
Oh my God!
You are single-handedly
Oh,
the worst
whoa.
handyman I've ever seen.
Hey.
Wait, was that the cop?
Think you can fix a golf cart?
Well, I don't know if
Oh my God!
One size fits all.
Another paradox, but that's how he... Oh. This bureau is terrible at their jobs, dude. Like anachronisms, they can detect those like they're nothing. Like the items out of place. I guess these things went undetected simply because they were from the same time period. Like that, or I mean, not even that. I mean, like literally, Mabel and Dipper went through and disrupted so much. Well, I mean, maybe that was part of the wish. Maybe unspoken that whatever they did would not result in a paradox. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what happened. Otherwise, they caused so many things. Like Mabel is the reason he learned how to open the machine, but she learned it from him, but he learned it from her. And them taking that screwdriver to fix the time tape is how they dropped it at his birthday. And then that led him as a clue to the mystery shaggins. But oh my God. But at the end of the day, we know he's got like, I mean, especially with the opening of this episode, he's got like a special relationship with Stan. And, you know, while this was the birthday that finally broke the straw. He held out hope every year that his dad would actually come. And this was the last time he could like draw that out. And, but in the end, he kind of got a father figure. Maybe not the best, but he's there and he cares. You know, for all of his faults and issues, Stan cares though about the people in his life. Even if he doesn't want to always let it show. And I think that a little like the wide-eyedness he got it there was like that idea. It was like, he found somebody to look up to and whatever. And then that's how the ball started. And it only started because Dipper and Mabel got involved to begin with to try to fix his birthday. So it's one of these things that it's like destiny. And part of me wonders, like, even if the time wish didn't have anything to do with this, if this is like one of those things that was just always meant to happen, like if you want to like equate it to like the with the sacred timeline, like the Avengers shenanigans in breaking time was approved, like they were allowed to do that because it was it maintained the course of the ideal timeline. Maybe there's some avenue of it that's like that for this. But yeah, Mabel telling Toby to not pursue his dreams, his goals. And like, it's just like makes you wonder if had he never heard those words, would he have actually left Gravity Falls and been successful? But now he's a botched reporter and a tap dancer for birthday parties in Gravity Falls. Just the little things too, like we were flashback seeing early versions of a bunch of different characters. And I'm pretty sure that's the hick cop that's part of the duo roaming around that got tossed out. He was the previous handyman. I'm pretty sure that was him. And then young Wendy had a crush on older Dipper. That's hilarious. But that also put in perspective his dynamic with Wendy in the present day, what that's like for her currently, because he felt the ick there. But again, that's something that we've talked about that so much up to this point. I'm gonna go beat that horse. It just like reinforces my thought that now is just not the right time, but maybe in time, that's something that might be a possibility. Loved all the time puns, loved all of that shit, and I'm just scrubbing through the episode right here, and I'm just like, I see the flyer of Stan getting banned for being a flight risk. He said he was writing a petition. What did that have to do with a plane? And why did he get banned? And why was there a mugshot included? What really happened, Stan? Something happened there. All the time jokes, all the shenanigans, the globnar, that whole thing was so much fun. I love the dumb puns because, again, I equate it to, because me and Alex are probably like we're like very close in age, so I think just by his writing style and sensibilities, seems like our sense of humor is very much so in line. I wanted to look at the postcards as well. Yeah, they all pretty much say the same. Sorry, Sam. Sorry, champ. Sorry, champ. Arizona, New York, Massachusetts got a witch on it. While early, little owl house there. And then the most recent one is New Orleans, as they're cracking open some cold root beers. Damn. And again, a lot of Easter eggs with him too, like the keyboard, his cousins, a lot of stuff throughout the house. Dude, Robbie just invading that. Laser Robbie, young Robbie. And then I love with the time cop shot that tree, just ran off crying. Fuck you, Robbie. But yeah, with Soos thing, that got to me, dude. Like, I can relate to that. Like, the difference being, like, he says he remembers his dad. I don't remember if they said how old Soos was, what birthday it is. His birthday wasn't on the ID, so I don't know. But we know it was 10 years ago. He hasn't seen him in 8 years. So I'm wondering if he even has any actual memories of him, depending on how long ago that might have been. But for me, like, my parents split when I was 10, and he was around for the obligatory court-ordered weekends and whatnot. Until that was over, then it was like he was just in the wind. And there was a stretch where I didn't hear or see from him. I didn't see him or hear from him for 8 years. And I got to this point where Soos was kind of at the end of this. I was like, if he's not going to make the effort, I'm not going to make the effort. Eventually we talked a couple years after that stretch, and kind of had like a real dive into the fact, like the type of person he's had, the life he's lived, and all this kind of stuff. And I understand it. It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make me feel better. I still kind of wanted that attention. I wanted a lot of that stuff. I think anybody would, but I understand, like it's not him. And especially when he was passing, and some of the stories that I heard from my uncle, like he apparently felt like we would just be better off without him in our lives. But then there's still that idea that, you know, we obviously we don't know what he's thinking if he doesn't tell anybody anything. And it's just like, it's just one of those things, like it's just like this thing that just self-fulfills itself in a way. And then I've come to terms with a lot of it. I let a lot of that go. I just kind of understand where he feels, you know, after a while, you know, it's just like my mom, my stepdad, my friends, like it just like the family that was there, they're the ones that deserve my attention at that point. And, you know, it's just, you know, he found that realization here with Dipper, found a new Dipper, Mabel, and Stan and all them, found a reclaimed appreciation for his birthday, I hope, as a result of all of this effort. It's just heartbreaking, man. But it was a warm, beautiful, wholesome little thing there towards the end, and it started to get me real misty, man. Such a great freaking episode. And again, Mabel embodying every intrusive thought I feel like most people have. Like, when it was like, what fate should befall Blendin? Death! No hesitation, just caught up in the swell and the adrenaline of the moment. I love the way that Dipper and Mabel are like two sides of the same coin. Like, he's like the reserved, calm, collected one, even though he's anxiety ridden, which she helps him with. But then to the other stuff, it's just like they're like they balance each other out so well. All right. Anyway, let's I remembered. Let's head over to our cryptograms for this one. All right, Blendin's game. Don't do the time crime if you can't do the time. My God. And then we have a 4-part combined one. Join the time paradox avoidance enforcement squadron. Great hours, solid benefits. Sign up yesterday. Nice little advertisement for joining their squad. Fun. Yeah, just a delightful little episode. Oh yeah, real quick while I'm thinking about it, I want to know, I'm going to check the trivia for these episodes on here because I'm curious about Globnar. Because I feel like it's either got to be an anagram or stands for something or a reference. Well, the episode name is a reference to Ender's Game, which I figured, which features similar features. Somebody could have wrote that better. To Glomnar. Maybe it's just funny words funny. There's nothing in here about it. Oh yeah, what I was thinking about the Time Bureau thing too. If that's also, because like I was kept looking at it, trying to look at it. If it spelled something out, or if it's just a bunch of words strung together. It may just be a bunch of what is it? TPAES. Yeah, no, it's not anything backwards. It's not anything forwards. It's easy opportunity for a joke right there, and I figure they would have done something with that. Oh well. Anyway, let's head to Patreon. Let's see. First off, Tia Lily. This is the first episode of Gravity Falls that made me cry when I saw it for the first time. Did you ever think the Soos would have such a sad backstory, and that answers why he sees Stan as his father figure? Yeah, that definitely does shine a light for sure on the type of relationship, or at least the way that he views Stan. I think it's been pretty apparent throughout the show up until this point, the way that he looks up to him and, you know, like that. And this just accentuates the why behind that. He's filling that void. For sure. And yeah, I would not have thought of something like that. But then again, I love that they kind of included something like that. It's just, I completely forgot about this. I didn't bring it up when I was talking about everything. I know I brought it up during the reaction, but like, where's his mom? Like, there was no concern for her there. She wasn't seemingly even there. Where's she in all of this? I'm curious about that. But he didn't seem all that upset or concerned about her. But he lives with his grandmother. Maybe she like passed away or something, and he just lives with her while he's off doing whatever he does. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely teared up. There's been a couple times throughout the show where I've definitely teared up quite a bit. The show does, it's funny, haha, a lot of the times, but it has these moments that do really, really hit a lot of the time. This is another one of those where it gets real fast, and I enjoyed the shit out of it, man. Kaylee McRae, the fans have been waiting for a Soos focus episode, and we get 2 in a row. While one is less intense, this one tugs at the heart. Massive respect to Soos's grandmother for being there for him. And when you see the box of postcards and the mood hits, how did it make you feel for Soos? And do you like the idea of infinite pizza? And what type toppings would you want to have on it, or want it to have? So that's, I thank you for bringing up the pizza thing, because that was something I wanted to touch on and almost kind of forgot. But yeah, once you saw the postcards, you're like, this is a repeated motif that has been happening every year. And not even a phone call. Just a fucking postcard on the birthday. It's not the 1800s. He could have called. He could have done something. But just a postcard is so empty. Like, it's not even personalized. Like, the note is the only thing of that. You're like, oh, like that one, send it, write a thing, bleh. Yeah, it just sucks, man. It broke my heart. For such a sweetheart as he is, it sucks. As far as the idea of infinite pizza, I think in practice, it sounds nice right out of the gate. Questions I have about the functionality of it. When you eat it, it regrows, it reforms. So you can't change the type of pizza, presumably. Well, what happens if you eat all of it, crust and all? Does it reappear? How does that work? Does it get cold? Is it always hot? And then you ask the questions, can it get moldy? And then you're stuck with an infinite amount of moldy pizza? Like, I got a lot of questions of the functionality of it. And does it only have a set amount of toppings, or can you customize it at will? I'm bland. I'm Blendin when it comes to this, because I'm a pepperoni and cheese guy. I feel like anything else on there ruins it. And that can be a variation of different cheeses. But I think any other topping ruins the pizza for me, personally. As lame as that might sound, that's me and pizza. But like for me, like when it comes to pizza though, like if it's the same piece every time, I don't always like having the same pizza from the same place multiple times in a row, because I kind of like to change it up a little bit. I get something like one day I'll get something from pizza place A, couple days later pizza place B, whatever, you know. Sometimes I'll do the same one back to back, but very rarely will I. I like a little bit of variety, but if you're stuck with a singular pizza that like I don't know, are you stuck with just that slice forever? Anyway, good. Those are the important questions. And then we got Melora Toomney. I just want to say I love your reactions to the series thus far. I've been enjoying it's been a joy seeing you have as much fun as I did watching it for the first time. What did you think of all the little cameos of the past and the townsfolk? And I really like that moment they included Kid Winnie and Dipper about his realization about his crush on her. And how do you feel about that now that you know the context around how Soos and Stan met? Yeah, the little cameos were awesome. I'm sure there's some that I missed, because I only caught the Gideon in the cradle carriage, baby carriage, with his mom and dad when I paused it to look at Wendy and Tambry, I think was her name. I only caught them because I paused it. We saw some that was in our face when we were walking down the street, but I'm sure that there may have been like a bunch that were just in the background somewhere that I probably missed. I love that. Getting to see people before they were the people that we met them as was a lot of fun, especially when our crew intervened and disrupted some of these lives. But yeah, the Wendy thing, Yeah, it puts the perspective into place for Dipper, especially going back 10 years for him, that making him 10 years older than her currently at this point. And it just shows him what it's like to crush or to be the one being crushed on by someone younger. Makes him understand the reverse of this, what he's been dealing with Wendy, and how she may even feel or look back on him. I don't know if it's that extreme, because she seems to be she's like, I get it. But it also, again, goes back to what I was talking about. Is like, it seems to be somewhat mutual, at least on some underlying level of some kind. But obviously right now it's just the age is the problem. The maturity level is the problem. The world experience is the problem. And it just goes back to what I was saying. It's like, give it a couple years when Dipper's, he's been in the oven a little bit longer. Then maybe, like, when that gap starts to shrink, the mental gap starts to shrink more and more. Because again, it's just 3 years, and once he's out of this area, this territory of his life, that would be a little more manageable and even possible. But right now, no. And it showed him like how that feels right now for sure. But once they're both adults, it'd be much more manageable, make more sense. It'd probably be a little less awkward too. We got Machine Head here. What was your favorite part of this episode, and how are you finding season 2 so far? Also, what's your favorite episode? Let's see. Favorite part of this episode is probably the scene with Soos realizing what Dipper and Mabel did for them. I think emotionally that is the catharsis of the episode. I thought that it's the emotional culmination of this entire storyline. Other than that, if I had to pick something else, I'd also go with maybe just the perusing through the town and seeing like all the people we know in the present day and just seeing younger versions of them. I think that was really cool. How am I finding season 2 so far? I think it's a step up in so many ways from season 1, from the quality to the maturity to the themes to the depth of the storytelling. I'm loving it. It's so much fun. And as far as my favorite episode, now I'm going to give you 2 answers because I don't know if you mean overall or just the season so far. Overall, my favorite episode is still Fight Fighters, season 1, episode 10. That's still my favorite one. If we're talking just my favorite episode of this season, it might be Sock Opera, just for the Bill craziness, or Society of the Blind Eye for that McGucket hit. I don't know. Soos and the Real Girl was also really good. I like that whole Yandere game coming to life thing. Also, all of the Billy Bob's Wonderland isms in there. If we're talking this season, I might go Gulf War, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, let's see. Your boy G-Man. So this fun fact is about last week's episode, but it's kind of related because of a certain character that appears this episode. Blendin is voiced by Justin Roiland, as you know. But if you don't know, that Alex and Justin were close friends back in the day. During the making of Rick and Morty season 1, they added a fun Easter egg that connects Gravity Falls. At the end of the last episode, when Stan is building the gateway /portal/device, a pen, notepad, and mug with a question mark on it gets sucked in. And in season 1, episode 10 of Rick and Morty, those 3 items fall out of one of the portals in a row that Rick made to run from other versions of himself. If you want to watch the 2 scenes spliced together, I put a link at the bottom. Now, the fact that Rick's portals are green and Stan's are blue just kind of leans a little more credence to the fact that it's probably just an Easter egg, not a connection. But seeing as this is the only thing I knew about Gravity Falls before watching it with you, I might as well share. That's cool. Somebody had mentioned that somebody had tried to say like, oh, they're in the same universe. I think this was probably one of the things because of the little Easter eggs. The portal thing is the thing that, like, I'm kind of with you on that, because I've watched, I can't remember if I finished season 2 of Rick and Morty. or if I stopped in the middle of it. I know I got to season 2 at least. So I've seen this episode at some point. I'm sure. I mean, I have. I might not remember it. That was a long time ago, but I just feel like if it's the connection thing, you would think they'd have the same appearance, considering especially these items would be exiting. So I'm liking to you on this that it's probably just an Easter egg, but let's take a look at the clip.
All right, you're getting closer. Every day it's getting stronger.
Oh, wait. Did I miss it? Hold up. Oh, shit. Oh, it's just, all this synced up. So it's like right when it goes in, it comes out immediately. Yeah, that second from the left portal. That's funny. I want to, hold up. Can I get, where are they exactly? Yeah, there they are. That is hilarious. Hey, infinite dimensions, infinite spaces, infinite universes, multiverses, timelines. Anything's possible, dude. And maybe this gate, maybe the blue aesthetic and the green doesn't really matter, but they connect to the same interdimensional space. It is just a breach. So the aesthetic couldn't be irrelevant. Could be the same. Who knows? Who knows? That's a fun little nod, though. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that. King of the Trees 06. With all the different big plot episodes this season, do you have any thoughts on what will all coalesce into by the end of the series? Love your reactions to the episodes of the series. I'm also glad to see your next step through the series. Right now, like, obviously, I like, we know McGucket's connected to the author of the books. We know Stan's building this machine, and McGucket was hired to build this machine and help notate and document the research, and also is behind covering it up and hiding it all away. Bill is also still in the wind, just silently observing everything, and we're waiting on him to strike. We don't know what his game is just yet. We also know that he comes from a realm or a dimension that is similar to the way they described what this portal is meant to do. And that portal on it has a triangle with an eye that's closed, and he's a triangle with an eye that's open. So I wonder if it connects to the same source dimension or realm or plane that Bill does. Maybe even where the source of his abilities are. Somehow it's connected to Bill, I feel like. And we know all these other things are connected somehow, but I still don't have a good picture. I don't know why Stan's after this thing, why this is such an endeavor, why he spent 30 years trying to build it. I don't know. I don't really have enough yet to see how it all comes together. I just know they're all connected right now, but I'm loving the mystery. I can't wait till we get a little bit more. Did you expect that Soos' real name would be Jesus? Did you think that Soos was his actual name? I never thought that Soos was his actual name. I just didn't, for whatever reason, I never thought it was Jesus. I just thought it would be, I mean, Soos is in there, but I don't know. I mean, it was probably because did I say this earlier or not? I can't remember. But I think it was like a lot of it could be attributed to the fact that I've been watching alongside this Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., in which there was a character named Daniel Sousa. So I was thinking maybe it was something similar to that. I had that in my mind, that maybe it was Sousa or Soos something, not Jesus. That makes so much more sense considering. And then we have Katie S here. As for so many fans, this is one of my favorites too. I love that we get a glimpse into Soos's past. While it is sad, it's nice to see it all turn around because of Mabel showing him the trick with the vending machine. Gotta love time paradoxes. Yes, indeed. So, very important, two-part question. Would you have included the infinite piece of slice in your time wish? If so, what toppings? Would I have, in the moment, thought about that? No. With that in mind, as an option, if I can just throw anything into the wish, sure. Why not? I spend too much money on pizza as it is. As far as the toppings question, answer that earlier, pepperoni and cheese. Just good old pepperoni and cheese. And then finally, we have Max Buchek. The last time we saw Time Baby was in season 1, episode 9, The Time Traveler's Pig, when Dipper and Mabel kept warping through time because the time machine was breaking. During that, we saw the Time Baby attacking and destroying the time enforcement officers. So what do you think happened between that moment and the point where we later see the Time Baby ruling over them? Was it the Time Baby that passed judgment on Blendin? I know what you're talking about, but for whatever reason, when I'm thinking about that scene, I thought the time enforcement was helping it destroy everything. I didn't think they were fighting. So let's just go look. Hold up.
Run! Take cover! It's coming!
Oh no, they are running from it. Oh, yeah, okay.
Sure seems neat.
But hold up. But this you got two. Okay, we got 2 moons, so that's a clue. They're not wearing the same uniforms. This is like gray and dark burnt orange. They got a completely different emblem on them. Maybe the Time Baby conquered this planet, these people, and then turned them into the time enforcement, whatever the fuck. So I'm okay right now. I'm going to say this might be before every other time we've seen the Time Baby. So then this happens, it takes over, it lords over time, then it passes judgment. Because there was that one image in this episode where we see in the background this flag, or the Time Baby embodied in statue, holding this flag, like marking its flag, its territory. Maybe it conquered them and turned their society into this. The suits still have a similar aesthetic, but the emblem is different and the color scheme is different. But I want to look. We saw the 2 moons. Is there a shot when we're in the future at any point where we see the sky? Hold up. Let's see. Damn it, come on. Yeah, here's the shot I was talking about. Look at that, right there. Time Baby is always watching as well. I'm under the impression they got conquered by this baby. But I just want to see the skyline. When I'm scrubbing through here, I thought I saw like a moon at some point. Like, where was it? Yeah, here. We got a singular broken moon. Oh, this is, okay, well, this is the infinitentary. Oh, I just noticed it's actually this, I didn't even, I was only looking at the sign when I saw it trying to read it. I did not notice the actual infinitentary itself is an infinity symbol. I didn't even notice that was there. Are any of these shots? I just want to know. Lightning, lightning, lightning. None of the shots of the arena show a moon. There's probably a frame in there somewhere I'm not seeing. Where was it? When we go into the arena. Here. Maybe? No, still, because it's a downward shot. Well, I don't have enough evidence to completely confirm said theory. God, looking at this entire place is so Tron coded. Especially this setup. There's even the grid on the ground. It's not just in the sky, it's everywhere. I mean, it is the games. This is so Tron Legacy coded specifically. I mean, there was light cycles in it as well, but the games themselves. Anyway, I can't find what I was looking for. I'm not going to spend too much time scrubbing through it, but my assumption is that this Time Baby came in, conquered this planet, and made it its headquarters for time. Maybe this people had access to time already. Then it just makes you wonder, why then did the baby seek them out? or steal that? I don't know, man. Got a lot of questions. I wonder if that gets explored, if not in the show, in one of the books. Because I'd love to know how that plays out. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. I'm going to leave it there and pass it off to you. Thank you guys so much for the amazing questions, but sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Or if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, if you want to get early access, submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts. You do all that over on Patreon. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chanson, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues when we take care of it at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all that. Thank you guys endlessly. And a huge shout out to our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do what we do over here, cover the amount of shows that we cover, cover them at the rate that we cover them. Without you guys, the channel would not be able to keep up with that, with anything as much as we do right now. So you guys are a major backbone of that. And a huge thank you to you guys here on YouTube. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's just for you guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.